Hello, community. Welcome to another episode, the Christmas special. I'm with my Big Daddy as usual. Hello, Big Daddy. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, our viewers, our colleagues on this show. And wherever you are, I hope you'll be having a wonderful Christmas like us over here. So this is week 18 of the Premiership. So let's get onto the show. And we have a couple of games we'd like to share with you. Please try and share yours as well. Like, subscribe, and let's get the show on the way.
Big Daddy, what's going on with Man City? They lost again. Yeah, like we predicted. Yeah. So what's going on?
I keep saying this. You see when coaches that are arrogant, that don't want to change, they don't want to. Yes, things are not going well. You need to try to find a balance to see how you can not play your normal play. We all know what Man City, what Guardiola kind of style of play is, which means he doesn't have a plan B. It's either he's arrogant or he doesn't have a plan B. The same thing goes with Manchester. The two Manchester, they are sick. They have the same sickness. When they think something is not working, you change it. Information, play a back four. Go back to the normal tradition. Try and be compact so that as much as possible, you will be able to, at least if you are not scoring, you are defending.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are not doing it. They are still playing the same so-called flair, whatever, and so on. So that's why I think they will continue losing for the time being. Yeah.
So, Big Daddy, which games do you have for us this holiday?
Well, this holiday, in fact, this week 18 has some very not attractive games because most of these games look quite average. They are quite average, and then most of them are just it's not as if it's not a clear cut, but we'll give it our best shot. So my first game of this week 18 is Southampton playing West Ham United. And here we know that Southampton is a relegation team. I think they've only won, they only have 6 points, and there is no miracle that I think they are going to survive the relegation battle. So as such, and West Ham, on the other hand, are a better team than them. And I believe in me, there's no, just based on the two teams' quality, I decide to go for West Ham money line at 2.20.
I'm also on that game. There is Southampton, they can't defend. That's the problem. Their defense is leaking. It's no way. They will always concede goals. And they've been terrible home and away. It's not like they are playing good at home or they are playing away. It's the same from their relegation team. And West Ham should be able to win the game also comfortably. So I'm choosing West Ham to win also at 2.20. I'm like, that's my like a game that I think out of this weekend, that's one game I know that's a very good money line at 2.20.
Yeah. So my next game, for my next game, I'm going for Newcastle versus Aston Villa. In this game, this is a very tricky one. It all depends on whichever team, because I think if I feel these two teams are on the same level, so it's quite difficult to actually pick a winner in this game. Basically, is actually to pick a winner. Newcastle playing very well and now playing at home, and you know the power with Newcastle have playing at home. They've been doing quite well recently. So it's Aston Villa. They just finished demolishing Manchester City. So you also need to look at them and the pedigree when it comes to the team assemble playing the Europea as well. So they are well conversant to this kind of game as well. So in this game, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. If you want to go for, if you feel that Aston Villa will win, I would advise you take Aston Villa to win. And if you feel that Newcastle also can win, you can probably go for Newcastle because both money are pretty good. The odds are pretty good. But I'm trying to keep it safe. in my opinion, if Aston Villa and Newcastle is going to win or they're going to draw, as long as they're going to be goal in this game, there is no any other person that can score this goal than Isak. So I decided to play Isak to score anytime score in the game, and the odds for Isak to score is at 2.0. So I'm not bothered if Newcastle win or Aston Villa win. As long as Isak can net the goal, I'm good at that.
I'm also on this game, but like you said, I know you can't. It's very tricky to choose a right winner for this game because on a good day Newcastle can win. They are at home. On another good day, Aston Villa also can win. So I'm also a bit. I don't want to gamble who is going to win. So I'm on the goal market. I was like, either you choose both of the team to score or more than 2 goals. So I chose more than 2 goals at 1.6. I think there will be goals because they are both attacking minded, and they will show that. I think Isak is in form, like you said, he's been banging goals, and there will be a lot of goals in this game also. That's just my my prediction in this game, that I believe that they will either both teams to score or more than 2 goals, but I decided to choose more than 2 goals, so at 1.6.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Keep it safe. Keep it safe.
Keep it safe.
So my next game on this week match is the match between Forest and Spurs, Tottenham Spurs. This game too, Forest have lately been in good form, but they perform better when they are away than home. And even though they've been doing, they are fourth on the table and equally doing quite well. They are all in form with the young players, when the wing play from all these Alanga and Co, and then just White in the middle. They try to make it compact. They have very good players, and I would say they are team informed generally. I won't say their players are better than some of these Man City players, but it's just because they are well tuned and they are all in good form. On the other hand, you have the Spurs that also those are some of the 3 crazy coaches in the Premiership. The coach for Spurs, City, and Man United that have their own philosophy. They play only one direction. They don't care whether they are losing, they are winning. They don't have plan B. They are not tactically, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know. Is it arrogancy or lack of tactically in depth that they don't have, that you can change situation in the game when something is not going on, you change the formation, all those kind of things, or at least try to be compact even when they are leading. So Spurs will always score. The problem is that they see the game to the end. They always have problem. They concede as well. They concede, and sometimes they cannot really actually they cannot even actually defend. Look at the game between them and Liverpool. You know, they almost turn it into the basketball match. So based on that, I decide to go for just to be on the safe side, in as much as possible that my heart is with Forest. So I won't take anybody betting on Forest to win, because Spurs will attack, and when they attack, they will leave their back open. The middle will be open. It will as if they will give them a passage. You know, like we're celebrating Christmas now, like the way Moses opened so that will be how they will open Spurs through. So I will go for Newcastle Forest to actually win, but to be on the safe side, I decide to just do, because Spurs sometimes can equally live up to the expectations. So I went for over 2.5 goals, which has the odd of 1.50.
I think we will play something similar this holidays, because it seems we are like aligned together. So today in that game, that's the exact game I played also. Nottingham Forest and Tottenham at 2.5. I'm a bit tempted to choose Nottingham Forest to win the game. I'm this close choosing Nottingham Forest, but I was like, you don't know which Spurs that is going to show up. They can come and start countering with Son, and everybody is playing Johnson. Everybody is like countering, but they're very fast from the wings. So you don't know, but you surely know that Spurs is going to attack. That's something you are sure of. And if they are going to attack, is either they score or they concede goals through the counter attack. So that's why I said, okay, the best bet for this game is more than 2 goals at 2.5, 2.5. So we are on the same sheet on this. We are on the same betting, the same thing. So.
Yeah. So my next game is I decided to go for my Wolves versus Man United. This game, the reason I went there is Man U have too much problem back at the back screen that we don't even know what is wrong with them. Are they fighting each other? The management, everything, something is not right in Manchester United. But I'm looking at it from a coach perspective that came to the Premiership with the hope of succeeding. I'm looking at the possibility that he will. I want to see. I think he will not be too naive, except if I'm giving him a pass. And after this game, if I see there is no changes, then I definitely will never go. I will never be on any Man U game to the end of the season, except I say drastic changes. But I'm looking at it because I want to give him a pass that he needs to be compact. He needs to change from the system he likes playing, try to play more defensive. It's not that they are not good going forward. They have the chances. And because they are playing Wolves, a terrible team as well, and the team that are not informed. So that's why I'm giving them a pass this week. I decided to go with Man U game. So I just went with Man U straight money line and with the odds of 1.92.
I saw that game. I was like, okay, should I choose it or not? But so I decided not to. I decided not to play the game at all. I left the game. I was like, okay, let me just leave Man United. Like, let's leave them, because if I choose more than 2 goals, they might not score, because they rely solely on this the Ahmed guy, and he's still a young player. You can't put your hope on just because of one young player that is still learning. He's still trying to get more experience. So that is why I left the game. So I chose the game of what's called Bournemouth Crystal Palace. So I think Bournemouth, they are a very good team. They are a really good team. They have this short pass and they are in your box 18. They like 1-2 pass. They don't play all this, play backwards, play this one. They go direct, like with 3 passes, they are in front of, they are attacking. So, and they are very compact, like you said. They defend together, and when they attack like they use the short possible number of passes to create a dangerous attack. So, and Crystal Palace, they also, I think they are just there. Their defense is not that good. They are not scoring goals also. So I chose Bournemouth to win the game.
I'm also on this game, and it's true that I looked at this game and I see Bournemouth, their work rate, they are working for each other. And mostly when you play teams, and that's why their success, what they are doing this season is because of that work rate. If you look at that team, they don't have any star-studded player in that team, but they are all average players working for each other. And when you have a team that actually works for each other, it's not all about skills or brilliancy and so on. You find out that at the end of the day, more often than not, they tend to get away with a good result. I'm also thinking of Bournemouth here to win, but because my heart is also here with Bournemouth to win, but because I look at Crystal Palace and I look at them apart from their losing last to Arsenal. And you can see before that goal came in, they were actually not bad in the game. They were there up to the point where towards the later end of the game where Arsenal started scoring. But again, you cannot compare Arsenal with Bournemouth. But Arsenal is on a different level, you know, a upgrade of and so Newcastle equally before that Arsenal game, they've been actually doing one or two good things, you know. So I looked at this game and I won't be surprised Newcastle coming to Bournemouth and becoming a pain in the ass for them. I decided to go with both teams to score here with the odd 1.60.
That's a good one. Okay. So what other games do you have?
My last game that I have there is within Liverpool and versus Leicester City. The odd for a outright win for Liverpool, you know, is very low. It's not my kind of game, and we all know that Liverpool are in form. In fact, it is a game that we know that is a banker for this show that Liverpool will win. The problem is, how do we make money from it, from Liverpool winning? So the odds are there. If you want to Liverpool, if you think Liverpool will win, like I do, you go for Liverpool, but you have to mix it up with something to get a better odds, either Salah or Liverpool to win, or Liverpool to win, because I think Van Nistelrooy, before he knows it, he is also going to be shoot out of the door, because the only way I think he has to start getting some points. If not, because the last 10 games of the Premiership, they have to get a coach that will keep them in the Premiership. If not, they are going back. And so, and I don't think Van Nistelrooy is the right person for this job. So in my game, I decided to pick Liverpool to win first half. At least I believe there will be 2 goals. With the firepower of Liverpool they have, they should be able to score at least 2 goals. There will be 2 goals, whether both ways or one or whatever, in the first half, with the odds of 1.75.
Yeah, that's I'm also on that game. I think I'm just on the goal side that there will be more than 3.5 goals, like 4 goals there, because the problem with Leicester is they can't defend. There is no way they can't keep a clean sheet. There's always, and with the rate Liverpool is playing and the speed and the athletic and Salah in form and all these players bombarding opponents, because they are too fast. Liverpool, they play that very fast football. They come through the middle, through the wing, so you don't know how to defend. And Leicester is having problem defending. So I normally wanted to combine that Liverpool to win and more than 3.5 goals. But I said, okay, let me just play safe. That's more than 3.5 goals at 1.556. So I think that should be that's the last game for this holidays special. Okay. So Big Daddy, any other thing for this weekend that we are going to look forward to? Because there will be like 2 episodes today, the holiday special and the next weekend game. So
we will be shooting at the next episode for week 19, and that will comprises with the week 19 Premiership game, as long together with the end of year Serie A, some of the tips. I think there's some games also in Serie A that will comes into the end of the year for the Serie A team and the Italian league. So please join us, subscribe, join us for the next episode, for the next show for week 19 coming soon.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be expecting you to join us in the next episode. Merry Christmas. Subscribe, like, and comment. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.